I know you meant this in jest, but I couldn't resist. So Henry VIII actually didn't want a divorce. Ironically, he believed in the sanctity of marriage and the traditional concept of marriage. He was actually seeking an annulment, i.e. a legal declaration that his marriage had never existed in the first place. And the reason he wanted to do this is because he was firmly of the belief that Catherine of Aragon had had sex with his older brother when they were married. Now, Catherine of Aragon said that that never happened. In fact, she said when she came to Henry I, she was a true maid without touch of man. But Henry wasn't convinced because he was desperate to have a son, and it was becoming increasingly apparent that Catherine wasn't going to have any male heirs. So what did he do? He appealed to the Pope straight away. He wanted the Pope to try the validity of his marriage. That happened at a trial at Blackfriars. He produced a witness who was an attendant on Prince Arthur, who categorically stated that he had seen Prince Arthur say, "Last night, my lords, I was in Spain," sort of bragging about consummating the marriage. But that could have been a young lad, because he was a teenager, just bragging even though it hadn't happened. So we don't actually know if Prince Arthur and Catherine of Aragon had had sex. But the Bible is very clear in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 21, that if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing, they shall be childless. Of course, they weren't childless, Henry VIII and Catherine of Aragon. They had a daughter, but Henry VIII didn't regard women or girls as relevant at all. He only wanted, and it was his duty in his mind, to sire an heir. Catherine of Aragon appealed directly to the Pope to be heard in Rome, and so the case was adjourned. So, in the meantime, the Pope was arrested for different reasons by Catherine's nephew, the Holy Roman Emperor. So Henry thought, well, they've lost total authority over church matters now because the Pope is going to be a puppet of the Emperor. So he broke with the church. And he actually broke with the church for numerous reasons, not just because of his annulment. He actually wanted to purge the church of what he regarded as blasphemy and what he regarded as sinful. And in the process, he declared his marriage invalid and married Anne Boleyn.